Yes, indeed. I want to say welcome and greetings to each and every one. Tonight is all about the Field Marshal birthday bashment. I want to say respect and honor, massive respect to everybody sending the greetings and texts and social media and all them kind of things. Back in the day, we used to do some huge celebrations and huge parties. And at this time, you know, we have to wait until we get back into that. But right now, we're still going to do Field Marshal's Reggae Birthday Bash. You are all invited. It's a free party, but we're going to do it in a virtual style. All right, so no mask required. So just sit back, enjoy yourself for 1 hour. Some of the best reggae you've ever heard in your life. What I want to do is play some of those reggae classics. But these happen to be all of my favorites, so hopefully they're yours, but it's not your birthday, so you just gotta work with me on this.
DJ Field Marshal.
It's all about the Virgin Bashment thing. I'll curse you the Field Marshal from years without tears. Here we go. So, wait till the man called Al Campbell says, then you gonna talk about love for all the lovers. And it's okay if you want to sing along privately in your own home or car, wherever you're there. Here we go. Yeah. Then you gonna talk about love. Strictly foundation style, you know? Look at lovers rock for all the lovers, okay? It's all about the Field Marshal birthday celebration. Yeah. I want to say thanks for all the greetings yesterday as I celebrate my birthday. We're gonna go straight through the weekend. You can check with this one back to back to back, okay? Okay. Michael Al Campbell. As we enter, as we continue to talk about the vibes, this is the Jay's version of this classic. Think of Queen Majesty. As we written down some of Field Marshal's favorites throughout the years, okay? Okay. She gonna rub it up styles out of play. So much I have love to speak to you all alone. Truth I'm not. There's a thing called the Reggae Classics. Rockin' steady. To God, Queen Majesty. Want to start saying special requests to all the ladies. All the ladies tuned into this one. Your request concrete for it. Start this thing off strictly rubber dub style. Kind of wicked and wild versatile as I would tell ya. Queen Majesty, I really wanna have a chat with you. But I see come other partners and leak up the challenge. So let me think you down and do your melody. Don't let it be you come on down and do your society. So we need to come on down and do your melody. You know, live down, baby, come on, live down, baby. But I tell you about the summer, we don't we can live Trevor on the DJ style.
Merge the sound when you and when people rocking down the line. So the baby get the bigger burner, let me feel it, that they got one pretty burn time, yeah. Well, let me feel it, got one pretty true time. You know, I'm moving down the line, I'm baby, more about look the eye. When I feel you, this is all I got, no big to be fine. I got my dumb and reach your majesty. Moving you got me, got my dumb and reach your majesty.
Something about big people tunes. All the reggae classics, courtesy of the Field Marshal. Okay, here we go. You hear? What the man say? Voice of the man called Freddie McKay career. Picture on the wall. Juggling some favorites, juggling some reggae classics. Original Field Marshal Master Blaster style from back in the day, okay? Okay. I'll take time to pick up a good friend, Ray, and the nephew. I'm there. Talking about the Field Marshal birthday, so we do this one. Reggae Medically for you and yours, okay? Classics.
And I want you to do, and I wave goodbye to you. But my heart cries out to know that you're gone. Does it have to be there, still longing? Does it have to be there, still longing?
As we get things started out, just kind of going warm and easy. Next amount of tunes we got a rich reggae, trust me. In the meantime,
Man, if you run down your shadow now, you can never catch it. Man, if you run down your shadow now, you can never catch it.
why?
I said a woman is like a shadow, and a man is like an arrow.
Voice of the Meditations for classics.
Is like a
Field Marshal birthday celebration,
man is like
virtual
an
birthday
arrow.
bash.
So never let a woman know how much you love, 'cause there will be no peace in your life. And I said, never let a woman know how much you care, 'cause they will do things to hurt you, and it's no joke about it. I said to do what you can for them, but not too much.
It's about those reggae classics. I'm courtesy of the Field Marshal.
Give what you can.
Birthday celebration.
Too much, 'cause they will
Celebrating 39 years, right? Yeah, something like that.
and no joke about it.
Reggae classics. Here we go. Let's do this.
Coming your way.
Studio first.
No, no, no.
For real. It's all about juggling.
All the physical things coming your way.
Boys of Don Pin on this one. Original style, wicked and wild. Here we go. Here we go.
No, no, no. You don't love me, and I know now. No, no, no. You don't love me, yes, I know now.
sing along with this, okay? This is Reggae Classics, juggling out courtesy to Field Marshal. Birthday bashment for real. The 2020 quarantine special. Strictly Studio One style and fashion. Come on, let's get it warm and easy. Stay tuned for the bashment juggling, yeah. Field Marshal's favorites, we call this. I hope you're somewhere special, with someone special. Listen to tunes like this. Hey, Robinson.
Mama, take this badge off of me.
Say what?
I can't use it anymore.
Reality for real.
It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. And right now, I'm knocking on a heaven's door, boy. Knocking on a heaven's door. Knocking on a heaven's door, boy. Knocking on a heaven's door. I said I gotta put my guns to the ground, yeah. I can't shoot them anymore. You see the long black cloud is coming down. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's
Here comes the part we call the sing-along. Ready? Here we go.
knocking on a heaven's door.
For real. Come on.
I'm knocking on a heaven's door.
Y'all sound like a choir. Oh gosh.
I'm knocking on a heaven's door.
Voice of the man called Ed Robinson talking about knocking on heaven's door.
Knocking on a heaven's
Yes, indeed, for real. I want to play some artists, some of my favorite artists, and I'm sure are some of your favorite artists as well. This next artist, we call him Mr. Rocksteady. I hope some of the younger people are starting to know this artist because a lot of the foundation of reggae music comes from the Rocksteady era and comes from this artist. This would be the voice of the man called Alton Ellis, and with so many hits from the Studio One era, I didn't know which ones I want to play because we just got a certain amount of time where we could do this. But this one has to be probably the most classic from that era, courtesy of Alton Ellis. Break it up. And I'm gonna play this one in this here time because I know due to the quarantine thing and people missing each other, people not being able to connect, or he would break up a gone these days. Hear this one.
When you turn and you walk through the door, it hurts me so. Said it hurts me so. When you look at me and you say goodbye, you made me cry. Said you made me cry. So listen to me while I say to you, breaking up is hard to do.
But classical song for real. Alton Ellis.
Never let you go now, for my love is strong. My love is so strong.
Well, there's so many Alton Ellis tunes I wanted to play, and I just had to limit this, but I mean, X amount of tunes, trust me, X amount. I do want to feature this one. I think underrated tune, a lot of people may not know, especially some of my dancehall people, but this is such a classic from the Rocksteady era. I just want to feature this one from Alton Ellis, and it's simply called Willow Tree. classics from time gone by. Field Marshal Birthday Bash.
Don't shed your tears eternally, 'cause I have found the love I've searched for.
Voice of Alton Ellis,
I need you
Mr. Rocksteady.
no more.
Hear that? Yes, indeed. I tell you. One more strike from Alton Ellis. This is one, unfortunately, they play a lot in the dance hall, but I tell you, starting to love this tune because this emphasized and represented the Rocksteady era because it's called Rocksteady.
Better get ready, come to Rocksteady. Better get ready, come to Rocksteady. You got to do this new dance. Hope you are ready. You got to do it just like Uncle Freddy. If you don't know, just shake your face, rock your body like.
Hope you guys are dancing wherever you're at.
Everything in time and see.
Unless you're in front of the window, just close the curtains, please. Yeah. Strictly Rocksteady style. The voice of the man called Alton Ellis.
Better get ready.
Think of Rocksteady. Yeah.
You got to do this new dance, just like Freddy.
There's a lot of good tunes I'm playing for you today.
Do it just like
From days gone by, some of my favorites, hopefully some of yours. Yeah.
shake your face, rock your body now. Shake your shoulders, everything in time and see.
Whoa, 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 whoa. For real, yes indeed. I'm gonna play my singer. This is one of my favorite singers and a good friend of mine. Artist I had a chance to work with on many occasions. The first time I met Barrington Levy, I took my first trip to New York, a record shopping spree and things back from the days of Radio Babylon. And I went by Ja Life Records and just to reason with him and get some music, talk about some promotion. And he had a whole roster of artists that they were dealing with. One was Sister Carol, and we ended up working with a whole lot later. And another artist was Barrington Levy. Turns out Barrington Levy was in the back of the record store, and they were back there. It was a Saturday morning. They were watching kung fu movies, so I guess that was the thing. So I want to play some from back in the days of Radio Babylon. I used to do a thing called my theme songs, and this was one of my early theme songs. This was done originally by Bob Andy, the late great Bob Andy, redone, made popular by Barrington Levy. Talking about To Experience. Field Marshal juggling.
She doesn't want me around. She's got something to hide. I think she wants a clown, someone to take over.
Here comes the part we call the sing-along. Here we go.
To experience, to be taking for a stroll.
Hear that.
To experience, someone to rock and roll.
Thank you.
To experience, to be taking for a ride. And I know it's not my foolish
It's all
pride.
about the Field Marshal birthday celebration, the virtual edition. No mask required.
Because that turned her off her down. She's always saying we were meant to be. Somehow she thought I'd be her clown. But this is why I say I'm too experienced to be taking for a stroll. Too experienced for someone to rock and roll.
Andy, made popular by Barrington Levy. Listen.
My resistance is getting weaker. I can't stand the pressure. I can't get any weaker. I've got to find some other treasure. I need nothing to be a man because I was born a man and I deserve the rights to live like any other man. Whoa, my mind in such a state. Sometimes it makes me sick. Sometimes I try to aid, but I just don't know the trick.
Everybody remember when I used to play this by Union Hall and Caribbean Village and all them places, right? We used to go up on Broadway, a place called Club the Grill, yeah. Place called Club Continental and all them kind of places, right? AKA Biddy Mulligan, yeah. Emerson Hall, remember all them places, yeah.
I need nothing to be a man because I was born a man and I deserve the rights to live like any other man.
We used to keep some dance, some of my first dance I kept by this place called Liberian Culture Center on 73rd and Cottage, yeah.
And I can't stand the pressure. I can't get any weaker. I've got to
Of course, a place called The Island. I want to say respect to the memory of Papa Tate and the Tate family, yeah.
because I was born a man and I deserve the rights to live like any
Marshal, Barrington Levi selections we can play. Reggae classics, up courtesy to Field Marshal. The virtual birthday bashment. And when it comes to dance hall, this tune represents dance hall and other new tunes I can think of. The DJ Cuddy Rex alongside Barrington Levy. Hit us.
Dance on rock, dance on that. Dance on rock, big features rock. Dance on rock, grandma and papa. Don't stop rock, no. Indiana wants me. And I'm gonna be.
Voice of the man called. Voice of the man called Junior Tucker. Talking about love of a lifetime. Yeah.
Oh my mind, I think about the love of a lifetime.
Yeah, career.
I think about the love of a lifetime.
All right, Mr. Tucker, thank you. I want to feature an artist, I think a truly underrated artist, one of the best falsetto voices in reggae music, from back in some classical days, still singing, burning the circuit up right now. I would love to bring this artist to Chicago because I just love the man's voice. So a whole heap of tunes he has, but I just want to kind of feature one and two just to kind of represent the voice of this artist. This is My Youth, Cornell Campbell. Stars. Watch the rhythm. What a wicked piece of rhythm this. It's all about the Field Marshal's personal favorites. Birth night celebration. Here we go.
Why when the stars stop shining, rains don't cloud, and why when the clouds and lightning reach the ground, it's like my heart on fire for you. Little girl, you are my desire, I require. It reached the ground. It feels my emotion.
What a wicked piece of rhythm that for real. Rhythm called The Stars. CD.
Why when the stars stop shining, rains don't lie.
Why is a man called Cornell Campbell?
You are my desire, I require. Oh, I love you so, oh girl. Coming from the north, with my face to the south, I'm quite sure I can now. I am the God.
Here comes the double shots.
I am the God.
Rewind my selector for real. Cornell Campbell double shot talking about the Gagan for real. Soundboy style. Thing called Reggae Classics. Field Marshall's favorite virtual Reggae birthday bash celebration. Here we go.
Coming from the north, take my face to the south. I'm quite sure I can knock you out. I am the gaga. In a this your dance, I am the gaga. Yeah, I am the gaga. In a this your dance, I am the gaga. Oh, I don't mess with the east or the west. I leave the public to suggest I am the gaga. In a this your dance, I am the gaga. Yeah, people, I'm the gaga. In a this your dance, I am the gaga. Yeah.
One more strike from Cornell Campbell. This is a big favorite of mine. My first tune I ever bought on the record. Disco 45. Here it is.
It's easy to remember, but so hard to forget.
Say what?
The day you walked out of my life, baby, I thought you'd be paradise. Oh, you make so much noise and follow all your silly friends' advice. But baby, now you're boxing over here. How you're boxing over here. You're boxing all over the place, baby.
Strictly Rubber Dub Style. On courtesy to Joe Gibbs label. Being called Boxing Around. Cornell Campbell.
You're boxing all over the place, baby. To keep them rocking and swing.
Here comes the DJ combination. Man called Lee Van Cliff.
That's what I mean.
Watch it.
You don't hear about the new style yet. Hey, Kapal let me say she's stopped from Fred. Hey, she want to hear me say live and direct. Hey, but skinny cheese is a shape of party.
Right.
Skinny cheese is a shape of party. Hey, but look how she fat. Hey, look how she fat. Hey, she does a sing, say she want the dreadlock. And as me feel the arrange, the girl want the chopper. But rock my girl say that in a tree topper. And when the wind blow, me say the shackle knuckle chopper. So if I'm going to drop a band, clip him the doctor. And anytime me chat and watch it ground just a rock. Look how she fat, look how she fat. And every day she want to ride up on me like that. Sister Pat, me now watch that.
You hear?
Sister Pat, me now watch that.
Well, I used to love them Joe Gibbs records.
Over there, I'm so me say she bouncing.
You get the vocal and then the DJ side coming in the same rhythm. Good tune. But yeah, that was the first record I bought. First reggae record I ever bought. On a 12-inch Cornell Campbell Boxing Around from Cochrane Line Records, 79th Street. From back in the days. Patrick Irie working there sold me that record. That was the first one. I still have it in my massive collection of vinyl. We never talk about that yet. Alright, this next artist. This next artist, I had a chance to work with him before he made his transition from cirrhosis of the liver. When we were working, we did a couple of shows. He was definitely, a heavy drinker. But in his prime, he was one of the first stars of reggae music coming out of the rocksteady in this era. A whole heap of artists, Dennis Brown, all of them artists that came up behind him, patterned themselves, learned from this man. This is the late, great Mr. Delroy Wilson. It's a thing called Reggae Classics. Field Marshall's favorites. Birthday bashment style. Here it is.
Ever since you went away, every day it's just a cloudy day.
Right.
And I don't know if it's rain from the skies, tears from my eyes, falling on my face,
June got rain from the skies.
and rolling down my
The late great Mr. Delroy Wilson. As we continue, what a piece of classic music this. Double shot Delroy Wilson. Talking about I'm in a dancing mood. Here we go.
I'm in a dancing mood, baby now. I'm in a dancing mood. I'm in a dancing mood. When you feel to be
Field Marshals, Reggae Classics, yeah. Birthday
You
juggling.
got all the soul deep down inside. 'Cause you ain't
I hope you're in the dancing mood right now. Yeah, wherever you're there, just go on and do your thing.
I mean not dancing.
I don't care what you got on, I don't care where you're at, just do your thing. Do your thing and your thing. Sing. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm in a dancing mood. I'm in a dancing mood.
Thank you, Mr. Delroy Wilson. Yes, indeed. And speaking of artists that made their transition, this artist just celebrated a birthday the day before mine. His was July 15th. As many times as I worked with this artist, we never had a chance to vibe about that. But we can't talk about reggae classics and not talk about Lovers Rock. You can't talk about Lovers Rock and not talk about this artist, Mr. Gregory Isaacs. One of my favorites from the collection. Simply called my number one. Watch it.
I heard you say to me,
Say
you
what?
wanna be my number one. So let's talk about it, sister. Now the game has just begun. So if you wanna be my number one, if you wanna be my number one, let me know your future.
Voice of the cool ruler, strictly Lovers Rock style. Tune called number one. Going out to my number one.
You are my number one,
You hear that?
but not yet my little sister. Now the game has just begun.
Get him out and say so the king sound of play.
So if you wanna be my number one, if you wanna be my number one, let me know your future plan. Oh, say so.
Say goody goody, say me a the
DJ
number
time.
one. Say goody goody, say me a the number one.
Right.
Say me a the number one DJ.
Voice of the DJ called Trinity.
Number one DJ.
Hear this.
Say me a the number one in a foreign land. Number one in a me own land. Me sit down in me backyard and smoke up me herb. When me take a stop, me say me hear the phone ring.
Boy, the DJ, the artists used to be so creative back in them days, right? Listen,
Hello.
Hello,
we have a phone that sing like that.
I hear you're the number one DJ of the day.
Yes, I am.
Say so.
Say so.
My plans, honey.
The girls them a say me a the
Number one.
The girls them a say me
Me
a
are
the
the
number
number
one.
one. Me are the number one DJ. Yeah, I love that one. That's from Cool Rulers. Like I said, we can't talk about classic reggae music and not talk about Gregory Isaacs and contribution he made. And when I think about Lovers Rock, and some of the tunes he did, he had so many tunes, just couldn't even begin to touch them all. But love this one, have to feature it, talking about Front Door. Wherever you're there, just kind of dim the lights. Tell Alexa, whatever you got, just dim the lights a little bit. All right, you know what we do? Okay, here we go. Yeah.
I gave her back the key to her front door,
You hear that?
cause it seems she didn't care about me anymore. I gave her all the love I had and she spilled it, yeah. So I packed my things into a shopping bag and decided to quit. But Lord knows that I don't wanna be lonely tonight.
For real.
I don't wanna be lonely.
I don't care about no quarantine and lockdown and all them kind of things. Don't want to be lonely.
Don't wanna be lonely tonight.
That was me yesterday on my birthday night. I said, I don't want to be lonely.
I'd rather to be lonely than to live a dirty life.
Oh gosh.
All of those things that we've been through used to make me happy, now make me blue.
I didn't believe the things that I've heard, no. But now I've seen it with my own eyes. I know actions speak louder than words.
Hear that?
But Lord know that I don't wanna be lonely tonight.
Y'all go ahead and sing this one.
Granny know that I
And you start making some
don't
people
wanna
in
be
and do what you
lonely
have to do.
tonight. I mean it, yes I mean it. I don't wanna be lonely tonight. But I would rather to be lonely than to live a dirty life.
Triple shot from Gregory Isaacs. This is classic lovers rock. Hear this one.
Meet me at the corner. Down your avenue. I'll be patiently, yeah. Waiting there for you. I said to tune in till the morning. Tune in your Mrs. Street. 'Cause I like it like that. I like it like that. We love it like that. I like it like that. Yeah. I like it like that.
Yeah, for real. We can't talk about classic reggae. Boy, time just kind of around. We want to keep this 1 hour, just some little, just easy juggling 1 hour mix. Everybody's invited. Hey, if you do me a favor, share this, link it, share it, send it. Make everybody know where to go on. Tell everybody come and just enjoy this session. Set speed, for real. But we can't talk about classical artists without talking about the late great Mr. John Holt. And all of the great songs he had some great songs that were some huge chart toppers. But this is my first song that I used to juggle for him. I used to borrow this. I think, Rakina, I think I got this one from your collection. When I first started out, like playing some fundraisers and stuff, and just kind of think I want to be a reggae DJ, I used to borrow some records and things. So this came from, I believe, that was Rakina's collection, and became a favorite of mine because it just simply says, "Sweetie, sweetie, come brush me." John Holt. Strictly rubber dub slide. I'm courtesy of the Marshal. Blast Rebel High Power International.
There's a girl living in my neighborhood.
You hear?
She's so beautiful. They call her sweet.
Let's pull that one for real. This one dedicated to my sweetie. I call her sweetie. I don't know what the other guy called her, but I call her sweetie. Here we go.
There's a girl living in my neighborhood. She's so beautiful. When she walks in the neighborhood, everybody turn and stare, looking at Sweetie. So I say, Sweetie, come bounce me. Sweetie, come kiss me, girl. Sweetie, come hold me. Sweetie, come shiver me, girl.
1,000 votes, 10,000 votes. John Holt.
That she passed my way.
Reggae classics indeed.
My heart skips a beat.
They call Sweetie Come Brush Me.
I've got to say,
Here we go.
Sweetie, come bounce me. Sweetie, come dance with me, girl. Sweetie, come kiss me.
For real.
Sweetie, come shiver me, girl.
As we enter, indeed. When I started playing some of my favorite artists, when I talk about classical reggae music, this is the artist I have a chance to work with on several occasions. We had them by the radio station. We just reason and to get all them tunes from Studio One days as an artist, as an arranger, and as a musician. One of my favorites. This is Peptones, Mr. Leroy. This is one of my favorite songs, even though sometimes it just makes me feel kind of lonely. For all those guys, all those ladies out there, you lost love, you can't find love, love won't come back again. I want you to hear this one. Think how pretty looks. Mr. Studio One label on my turntable. Peptone style.
I lost my baby, but she's coming back. Yeah, she wrote a letter stated she needs me badly, and if she comes home, I'll have a precious time.
You hear the man say? Big tune from Studio One days. Yeah, they ever played that from the top. Delroy simple style. Talking about pretty looks. Is and all. Field Marshal juggling. Reggae classics. Here we go. Listen. Strictly doo-wop style. They call Reggae harmony.
I lost my baby, but she's coming back. Yeah, she wrote a letter stated she needs me badly, and if she comes home, I'll have a precious time. Precious time. My little honey says her new guy treats her badly. It seems to me it's privilege to be my guider. All I can say
What am I saying?
is all. Isn't all.
Strictly Studio first style. They got the pretty looks out courtesy of the Versatiles and the hip tones. Indeed. Field Marshal classics in the dance. Now, I don't know why this song gets associated with me all the time, but when we play it and when we do it live, me and Carl Brown and Sonic Go, we do this live, people just I think this is my song. This is Delroy Symbols. They call Fat Girl.
I need a fat girl.
Hear this one.
Girl tonight. I need a very, very fat girl. Fat girl tonight. I'm in the mood, girl. I'm in the mood. I need some food now. I need some food. I'm feeling rude. Oh, I'm feeling rude. I say now, when you feel it, girl, you're gonna say it is so nice. I say now, when you feel it, girl, you're gonna say it is so nice. Girl, I know you want it. I say you want it.
For all the fat girls out there, okay? That's coming from me to you. Trust me. Yeah.
Get it galore now. Get it galore. You won't want no more.
When we get back to the live thing, I'm gonna do this one. We're gonna come on stage. There's gonna be a special request to all the fat girls in the building. Yeah. For real.
I say now, when you feel it, girl, you're gonna say it is so nice. I say now, when you feel it, girl,
This request all my fat girls. I'm not gonna call no names. I'm not gonna call no names, but you know who you are.
and you're gonna get a lot of it. Get it tonight.
No disrespect to the skinny girls, but you ever seen me with a skinny girl?
Get it galore. You won't want no more. Want no more. And that's for sure. Oh, that's for sure. See that fatty. See that I wanna like it. See that fatty. See that I need a fat girl tonight. I need a very, very fat girl tonight. I'm in the mood.
Hit 'em up and say,
I need some food.
some food.
I need some food. I'm feeling rude.
I'm feeling so very rude. Oh gosh, indeed. Fat girl, out courtesy of Delroy Symbols and the Heptones. I want to play one more strike from Delroy Symbols. This one, man, what's a wicked song. Took us back to our gospel roots and how gospel and reggae intertwine. But this is such a huge tune, reality tune, comes from the era of the civil rights and struggle that we find ourselves right back in right now. Want to touch this one, talking about I Shall Be Released. As we wind things down, it's the Field Marshal's favorites, reggae classics, the virtual birthday bashment. Hear this one.
Can be replaced. They say every distance is a move. But I remember everything.
Listen to that heptone harmony. That's a heptone, yeah. Studio One.
Come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, I shall be released. Yeah. They say every man needs protection. They say every man was born, yeah. But I swear I see my reflection somewhere so high above this wall, yeah. I see the